Don't screw this up. Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead.
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes
You're on
marching
your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah,
What was that?
I've been wondering.
Over here! You wish to defeat me? Impossible! Never should have come. There you are. You are but a dog, and I am your master.
I need that money. I earned it. I have my own
Do not presume, Lisa. You are most useful. We have other informants who are less offensive.
But no one else has brought you such valuable information, have they? Etienne, he's talked, hasn't he? He knows where that old man is you're looking for. He told me himself.
You'll get the rest of your time.
Stop, please. I don't know anything else. Don't you think I'd have told you already?
Silence. You know the rules. Do not speak unless spoken to. Master Rolandil will ask the questions.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want then? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. No problem. Thanks for springing me. I owe you. Look me up in Riften if you make it out.
Spare me, please.
You think I'm afraid of you? Did you hear something?
Enough! This ends now!
That takes care of that.
Never should have come here.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Is someone that... Time to end this little game.
Good dog.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
Oh no! By the gods, this can't be happening!
Officer.
Good dog.
Oh, there once was a hero named... Ragnar the Red, who came riding to
You
wipe
made it out
from
alive,
war
at least.
instead.
Your gear's safe in my room, as promised.
The braggart did swagger
Did you
and
learn anything useful?
swayed as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he
Really?
went quiet, did Ragnar
That
the
seems
Red,
hard to
when he met the
believe.
shield maiden
You're right,
Matilda,
you're right.
who
I was Esbern? Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though. If they... You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade? Esbern was one of the blades. He knew everything about the ancient. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Riff, you'd better get... Oh, and when you... Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
You want to talk to me?
Interest you in some marksman training. I'll show you what I know. Come find me if you need more marksman training.
Got lots of jobs available. Interested?
Even if you're one of us, you better not be in trouble.
Lot of people looking for him. Don't know his name, but he's paid good money for nobody to know he's down here. He's holed up in the crazy old coot from what I've heard.
I don't care if
For
you're
that to
best
stand
buddies.
out down here,
daily
he
with
must
the
really... Be careful.
There's the Blades agent.
Boost!
Sure have mercy on you!
That it? That your best?
Over here.
Come on, show me what you've got.
Go away, go away, go away! No!
I'm gonna eat well tonight, my darling. No more! I yield! I yield! Ah!
Go away! What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esbern. I don't know what you're talking about. Delphine? How do you... So, you'd better come in and tell me how you found me and what you want. This'll just take a moment. This one always fits. There we go. Only a couple more. There we are. Come in, come in. Make yourself at home. So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. I thought she'd have realized it's hopeless by now. I tried to tell her years ago. Haven't you figured it out yet? Old the dragon from... No. I tried to... Yes, yes. Oh, it seems that the gods have... What? Then we must go. But give me just a moment. I must gather a few things. Foos! I'll need... No. No use in this trash. Where did I put my annotated anyway?
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
Make it quick.
Looking for wood.
I find your wolfish grin unsettling.
I'm spoken for.
Here? Yes?
What is it? Really? He's safe? What? You left him on his own? With the Thalmor after him? Go make sure he's safe, and bring him here!
time is of the essence, but must leave secrets. There's one more I must bring. Well, I guess that's good. Let's be off.
Huh?
Did you need something? We should keep moving.
There's the Blades agent. Kill him! You should not have meddled in the
Yes? Did you need something?
What was that? Mines. What was that?
Uh-oh. Yes? What is it?
Huh?
Yeah, I guess I have a minute. What do you want?
Always a pleasure.
Did you hear that?
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose, for a Nord village. He's a bard, so he says. Thinks his battle... An intelligent, beautiful woman like her wouldn't fall for that nonsense. I hope. I've been thinking. Could you give her this letter and say it's from Sven? I think I've matched that Nord's lack of cleverness perfectly.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs.
It's a fine day with you around.
Another poem, I bet. He does know how to make a girl blush. What's this? If that oaf thinks all I'm going to do is stay in that filthy house of his and clean, You can tell Sven that he already has a mother. I'm not speaking to him anymore. Until next time.
Tell me, there's beauty. I appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill. Mm-hmm.
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side.
Did you say something? That's all.
What is it?
Delphine. It's good to see you. It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way. Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh, yes, Dragonbow. Indeed, yes. Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate... Let me show you. I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. Here it is. Come, let me show you. You see, right here, Skyhaven, Alduin's Wall, one of the lost secrets of the Blades, where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. Its location has been lost for centuries, but I've found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blades archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
This is what I've been trying to explain. It's in the Skyhaven Temple, an ancient...
That's where we'll find Alduin's
Do you know what he's talking about? So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes, but there's no guarantee.
I'm
Who's
going
there?
to... This one's
You should
mine.
have run away.
Time to finish this. Come on, show me what you got.
I need some help with this one.
Looks promising.
Yes, definitely early Akaviri stonework here.
We've got to get this bridge down. Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old blades left in the Why are you stopping?
Be careful here. See these symbols on the floor?
Esmond's right. Look like pressure plates.
Be careful.
Looks safe now. Let's move.
I think we're close to the entrance.
Wonderful. Remarkably well preserved, too. Ah, here's the blood seal. Another of the lost Akaviri art. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered we would Cyrodiil? This whole place appears to be a shrine to Riemann. He ended the Akaviri invasion.
It's coming to life. After you, you should have the honor of being the first.
Seen a fine example of early Second Era Akaviri sculptural relief. Yes, let's see what we have. Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the dragon cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlords, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here is falling from the sky. The Nord tongues, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Ah, patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. The symbolism. Yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh, yes. Presumably something rather specific to dragons. Or even Alduin himself. Remember. This is where they recorded all they knew of all.
You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? I was afraid you were going to say that. I guess there's nothing for it. We'll have to ask the Greybeards for help. I hope to avoid involving them in this, but we have no other choice. If they had the Greybeards are... Think about it. No. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards? Only if you don't know how to use it. All the great heroes have had to learn to use their power. Those that shrank from their destiny. And there are the villains, those that misused their... But if you live in... So we're looking for a shout then.
Isn't it amazing? Ah, thank you. Excellent. Now, where were we?
Have you ever heard of a shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky?
Isn't it amazing? Ah, of course. Not everyone has an appreciation for the artistic wonders of the world. Let me see if I can find the right panel. Isn't it amazing? Ah, of course. Not everyone... Let me see if I can find the right panel.
Have you ever heard of a shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in the... Right. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see their distinctive long swords. Now they kneel, their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Alduin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history. I know the prophecy by heart. Once all blades knew it. When misrule takes its place at the 8 corners of the world. When the brass tower rocks and time is reshaped. When the thrice blessed fail and the red tower trembles. When the Dragonborn ruler loses his throne and the white tower falls. When the snow tower lies sundered, kingless, bleeding, the World Eater wakes, and the wheel turns upon the last Dragonborn. Did you need something? Goodbye, then.
Well, I'm gonna look around some more. With the old blades left.
Yes? What is it?
It's good to see them. While you're out hunting, keep a sharp eye open.
Yes, that's an excellent idea. Who knows what other lost treasures we might discover. That's all.
Your training proceeds well. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? No, of course not. Forgive me, Dragon. They never have. It is called Dragon Rend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this within the way of the voice. The master of our order can answer that question, if he so chooses. You weren't ready, you still aren't ready. But, thanks to the Blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer. He is our leader. He surpasses us all. He lives, he speaks to us only rarely. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax. The path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way. Dovahkiin. Follow me. I will show you how to open the path to Paarthurnax. Look. Grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift. From us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be abandoned. Dovahkiin. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit. Look!
Drem Yolok. Greetings, Wundernik. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strulmach, my mountain? Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech. Drem. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. Not until introduction. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. I have spoken. The Rotmulag waits. A gift, Dovahkiin. Your... Understand fire as the Dove do. Show me what you can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal. Even for one of Dova Sos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. I'll do it, but I do your kind, our Hadrime, our mind, Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want... Yes, Alduin, Zemach, the elder brother, gifted, grasping, and troublesome, as is so often the case with firstborn. But why? Why must you stop Alduin? True, but Kostid, prophecy, tells what may be, not what should be. Kostid Salo Ak. Just because you can do a thing does not always mean you should. Do you have no better reason for acting than destiny? Are you nothing but a plaything of Dez, of fate? There is nothing else but philosophy. There is no distinction between debate, but you... Do you know why I live here, at the peak? True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. Varucht Unsla.
Yes and no. Viknus Nikron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to... The Nor... It was the Kell. It is the Kell. But this is all... which is why I have lived here. For Tid Kren. If you... You could learn Dragonrend from those who... You have it. There... Go then. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
Gormley! We're running out of time. The battle...
Darsulthurse Alduin Krieg. Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Krifwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
For Skyrim!
Sent you down to death. Hakon! A glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
The battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Gothel, Sori, Birka.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Feldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need it.
We will deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
Me, Tarodis, Ani, Him Hind Paliv, Zuu Hindan.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
Nivarim Jur, what have you done? What twisted words have you created? Tarodis Parvelox, my teeth to his neck. But first, dear Kumar, die in terror, knowing your final fate. To feed my power when I come for you in Sovngarde.
If I die today, it will not be in terror. You feel fear for the first time, Worm. I see it in your eyes. Skyrim will be free!
scroll, Feldir. Now!
Hold Alderman on the wing! Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard! Begone, World Eater! By words with older bones than your own, we break your perch on this age and send you out! You are banished! We shout you out from all our endings unto the last! You are banished!
It worked. You did it.
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
My belly. It's full of the souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin. Die now.
Lost Funt, you are too late, Alduin.
Sulaki Mulak.
Never again. Use Dragon Rain.
You may have picked up the weapons of my ancient foes, but you are not their equal. Mizmul Dovahkiin, you have become strong. But I am Alduin, firstborn of Akatosh, Malagis Zoklat. I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else. You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal.
Lot Kongrach. You truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory. Yes. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, dragons, a fine place to trap. Yes, but your is
What is it that you need? I must have missed, of course. But I don't understand. Why let a dragon into the heart of my city when we've been working so hard to keep them out? You have my attention? What you're asking? You want me to let the dragon? Of course. You already saved White, but I don't understand. Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's... I didn't say anything about... Now what's this nonsense? I want to help. Ulf, do you think... No. I can't risk weakening the city. Then I would be glad to help you with getting... If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him? I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw fly. We are not warriors. What is overlooked... You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs. I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help. Paarthurnax has made the decision to help. Even the Greybeards must bend to the will. So be it. We will see if they still remember us. Sky, guard you.
Look! Accord!
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Wait, I know you. All right, then.
Algrith won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solomon.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons.
On the White Run.
Do I know you? Ah, yes. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. Railof's alive? I hope that's true. He's a damn good man, but he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters.
Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks. And what would you have me do? Speak with Galmar. It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want? I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there. Alduin, the World Eater of song and legend. If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it? Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows
I don't know
that.
how you convinced
They all
them.
know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to
I
send
don't know how
Ulfroth
you
a
convinced
stronger message?
Ulfric to talk. If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more.
I don't... How you convinced Ulfric to talk to... So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
Be careful.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't... I remember you. You were at Helgen. Speak to Legate Ricka. I suspect we could use someone like you. I see. Then there's nothing further to discuss. If you change your mind, speak with the Legate. The Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me? Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor. They are getting to be a problem. My job is to quell this rebellion. You may have a point. It's getting difficult to even move troops around without attracting a dragon attack. By all accounts, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as badly. Even Ulfric might see the sense of it. Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar...
The Greybeards have called a peace council at High Hrothgar. And can you believe it? Both Ulfric Stormcloak and General Tullius have agreed to go.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. Do you know the ancient Nord word for war? Season, but regret. Take your seat at the council table.
Arngeir.
Let us see what wisdom we can
You know
find
why
among
we're here.
these warriors.
Are you going to let
of
us in or
Skyrim.
not?
You are not invited here. You are not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Were you? The hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
Delphine, we're not here to rehearse old grudges. The matter at hand is urgent. Aldrin must be stopped. You wouldn't have called.
When has it... I don't know how you convinced Ulfric to talk to the Empire.
I'm glad I finally got a chance to see this place. You've done well to even get the two of them in the same room.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do. I'm glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about, unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
We're here to arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Yeah. This council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations.
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough! First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth. The rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil, and threatened Ulfric's southern flank.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire and willing to sacrifice thousands for... your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Show us bones. Where will these demands end?
I'm listening.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery at...
All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
I should have known better than to expect you to give us a fair hearing. Once again, the Empire takes the blame for the crimes of others. You know I can't agree to these terms. The Emperor would repudiate this treaty, and I would be recalled.
You see what talking to them gets us?
Let's hear it.
We want Kralder removed as Jarl of Winterhold, and an Imperial candidate put in his place.
What next, Tullius? Shall I just hand over all of Skyrim?
I guess I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide, although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. So, Dragonborn, what do you say? As I expected, you favor your friends. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it Colovian brandy. These terms are still not acceptable.
Damn Imperial arrogance.
I'm listening.
Never mind. I can see that these are the best terms we'll get from this council. So be it. The Empire at least puts the greater good above our own interests.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius. These are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces. Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Layla Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to a friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. These terms blatantly favor the rebels. Everyone here knows that. But the Empire will accept them until the Dragon Menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn.
The look on Tullius's face while the Greybeard read the terms.
I'm afraid there's a
worth
problem.
the trip.
A serious one. I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is. All well and good, but did you know that he was Alduin's chief? It's true that his crimes are long in the past, but justice does not count the past.
I'm ready to do my part.
Goodbye.
Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains. How
All
to
well and
lure
good,
a dragon
but did you know that
dragon's reach
it's
at
true
all?
that his crime... The Blades have been hunting him for centuries, but he was protected by the Greybeards. And then the end. Justice demands that he die for his crimes. Until he is dead, I'm afraid my oath as a Blade prevents me from offering you aid and comfort. I anticipate, and I'm cross-referencing this with... don't you see? By calling the dragon with the... He's not compelled to. Your voice, I think it's very likely that he will... in Odahving. Winged
Well, that's
snow
an excellent
hunter,
question.
as I read it.
You haven't looked that little detail at all.
I believe I can.
The look on Tullius's face when the Greybeard read the terms was worth the trip. The look
We're ready, Dragonborn. Just say the word. As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
You know the Whispering Lady, don't you?
Let's get this over with. You better know what you're doing. Let's get this over with.
We're ready.
I don't know how you talk the Jarl into this plan of yours. I am charged with protecting the Jarl from any and all threats. My eyes on you. Never.
Steady now. Keep under cover until it's down.
I'll see you burn.
Dovahkiin, here I am.
Oh, guide me!
My form is strong.
Get back! Get back! Grab it! Kill it!
To Ulbonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. In Sir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin. Renikvaza, many of us have begun among ourselves. Once he has been to Ulost Ofan Hinlan. Serve you? No. Need id. If and when you defeat Alduin, I will reconsider. Croesus. There is one detail about Skaldafn I neglected to mention. Only this. You have the Thurm of a Dova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skaldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this.
A captive dragon. Just think of the possibilities.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
I can't be... You sure about that? You want to let that dragon loose after all the trouble to catch him in there? Your funeral. Someone else is going to have to help you get him back in there again. Get ready to open the trap.
Such an opportunity.
This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier. This is all part of the Dragonborn's plan.
By all the gods.
Was nu? Zini dein Rufe Astval. Are you ready to see the world? as only a Dova can. Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can? Zuk Brit Oth, I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of Amativ Mubokotin Stinselok. This is as far as I can take you. Grifo Akri.
When I woke from cold death, my doom, there was Shore's Hall, my heart's desire. But now I wander, weary and lost. Alduin hunts me, as we once hunted our prey. A bitter payment for many bloody deeds.
Turn back, before he finds you.
What brings you, Wayfarer Grim? A fateful errand. No few have chafed to face the worm, since first he set his soul snare here at sun. But Shore restrained our wrathful onslaught. Perhaps... No shame. By what right do you request entry? Ah. It's been too long since last I faced a doom-driven hero. Living or dead. By decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test. None may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test. You fought well. I find you worthy. It is long since one of the living was injured.
Welcome, Dragonborn. Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shore's command, we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. But three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hekon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing and grim. The three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe.
Alduin's doom is now ours to seal.
Alduin
Just speak the
escaped
word.
100 life. Too long delayed.
Hold, comrades. Let us counsel take before battle is blindly joined.
Far you've traveled.
Alduin's mist is more than a snare. It's shadowy gloom.
Black winged foe.
To battle, my friends. The field will echo the clamor of war. Our wills
By Shore's command, we curb our wrath.
Shore's
we
high
feast
seat
and